What's up, Prolific family? I want to think more positive. That's the title. Let's jump right into it. For the very first topic, we're going to be hitting on positivity means self-confidence. Look, positivity's foundation is self-confidence. You build that from keeping promises to yourself. Life is full of various events, different things happening, and whether you're right in the midst of it or you're getting prepared to deal with it, there's going to be some kind of self-talk going on within yourself, and you want that to be positive. And the way you keep that positive is by keeping promises to yourself or things you said you were going to do, like, oh, I'm going to get A's this semester. Then you do it. I'm going to make a woman orgasm, and then you do it. When you do things like this, after you've told yourself you were going to do that, you begin to build up this credit, really good credit within yourself. You trust you. No matter what you face from then on, it can be a complete unknown to you. You don't know what's going to happen. The confidence is going to come from a place which leads to positivity. The confidence is going to come from a place of, I've already built up a credit within myself.
Okay. Positivity is a common trait for prolific individuals. And I believe everyone to be here today watching this video is a prolific individual. Okay. So you have to be able to look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself great things. Believe that you are great. Say, I am great. Say, I am prosperous. Say, I am opulence, right? Say these things with conviction, with belief, with meaning, right? Positivity is a choice, okay? You got to be able to make that choice to be positive, because once you decide to make that choice to be positive, then that means you now get a positive lifestyle. Okay, and that's what we want. That's why we're all here. If you guys remember anything, remember this. Positive people prosper. When you look at all these people that you may look up to or follow, what do they all have in common? They're happy, positive people.
It's true.
These are people that are very high on their frequency, right? They're vibrating extremely high. Their energy is high, because they understand that positive people prosper, okay? When you're positive, you open up doors to opportunity, doors to meeting people, great people, positive people, people you want to surround yourself with. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, and the next topic we have for you guys is positivity means to eliminate negative self-talk. And what that means is get rid of the I can'ts, okay? I can't jump that high because I'm not that athletic. I can't finish this math problem or figure this math problem out because I'm not good at math, or I'm not able to do this, or I'm not. Get rid of the I can'ts and the I'm nots, because that's what you attract. If you believe those things, if you're stating those things, the I can'ts and I'm nots, guess what? You're attracting those things. You've heard it 1,000 times, probably even millions of times. You attract what you are. And if you're a positive person, you're going to attract positivity, okay?
To just double down on what he's saying, there needs to be an all-out war on negative self-talk. Albert Einstein said that thoughts affect physical matter in the universe.
Wow.
Energy is a real thing, guys. Our creator is far more intelligent than some of us give him credit for. Surgeons, they notoriously claim that they rather perform a surgery on a patient that is positive about the outcome versus a patient that is pessimistic about the outcome. But even more fascinating than that is the person's mindset on what they think is going to be the result more times than not actually affects what ends up happening. I don't know about you, but if that doesn't validate the statement that thoughts affect physical matter in the universe, then I don't know what does. So eliminate negative self-talk by being intentional with your thoughts. It's a little bit exhausting, but it's worth the effort. I'm big on this. It's good talk or no talk, and that's just real talk.
That concludes that point. Let's move on to the next.
Go jump right in this next one. Positivity requires a growth mindset. You say you want to be more positive. Well, a growth mindset is essential to that. When you're facing a potentially difficult situation, what are you saying? Are you approaching it like, my abilities are fixed, there's no way I can overcome this, I don't know what's going to happen? Or are you saying to yourself, I don't care what I have to figure out, what I got to research, I'm going to get this done, I'm going to figure it out? The reason why the growth mindset, the one that says I can figure out whatever I want to, is so essential is because there is no such thing as, I'm going to figure it out, I'm going to get this done, and then it doesn't get done. It doesn't work like that. There's not a more powerful thing in the universe than a focused drive, according to Nip. So again, remember to be extremely intentional with your thoughts because it's essential to the growth mindset.
Which brings me to this. You have to be able to grow. Okay? And when you're positive, you're more likely to understand that because you understand that growth isn't bad, right? As opposed to a person that's extremely negative in life and doesn't believe that they have to learn anymore, they got it all figured out. Don't be that person. Understand that positivity breeds breakthroughs. Meaning, because you're positive, you're more likely to have better opportunities, meet more better positive people, and just all around have better positive circumstances. And you're less likely to give up. You understand that no matter what takes place, you're always in a good place because you're in a positive frame. You're in a positive state. So you're never going to give up. You're never going to stop. You're going to continue to go in whatever it is in life because you're a positive person. You remain positive. Remember, positivity is a lifestyle. It is a choice, then it is a lifestyle. And that's pretty much going to end that topic. Let's move on to the next. And the next point we have for you guys is positivity is based on who surrounds you. Okay, who surrounds you? People, right? Family, friends, work associates. What's the conversation like with those people? Is it of lack or is it of abundance? You have to be able to determine what it is and make your decision. If it's of lack, go far away. If it's of abundance, you're obviously safe. What surrounds you? Meaning television, music, social media. Again, is it of lack or is it of abundance? Make sure you're not on social media reading up on negative things. Stay away from the news. Okay? I understand that to some of you guys the news may be important, but for me, I stay away from it. Why? Because the news is nothing but negativity, or rarely any positive that comes out of the news.
Yeah, that's true.
So I stay away from it. Music, if they not speaking that talk, that I'm cut from this cloth, that positive cloth, that abundance cloth, that building brand cloth, turn it off. Television, don't abuse it for one, but for two, what are you watching? Again, it's all about positivity. I'm not saying to surround yourself with perfection, but get pretty close to it. I know a lot of you are probably thinking to yourself, oh man, that's pretty extreme. Well, guess what? You got to be an extremist. You have to be. If you want to be great, if you want to find your purpose, if you want to give off your greatness, and I believe every single one of you guys are capable of greatness that is watching this video. Again, every single one of you guys are prolific. You can't tell me no different. I think that if you're watching this video, you must have something in you to even turn something like this on. So just watch who you surround yourself with and what surrounds you.
It's really a matter of who you surround yourself with and what you surround yourself with, really. I mean, I hate the term, I have to be informed. Like, people feel as though they have to watch the news. No, you don't. Outside of maybe knowing the weather, you do not need to know what's going on. Like, you really don't. Don't be so impressionable and feel as though you have to sit there and watch all that negative information that comes through the news. That it's unnecessary. You do not have to be that informed. You're not going to die. You're not going to not be able to perform at your work or whatever it is you want to do or take care of your children. You do not have to be informed about certain things. You need to be working on staying in an extremely positive place, having positive energy around you or whatever it may be, and with the people you choose to hang around with. That needs to be your main focus so you can, be very conscious of finessing your frequency, which we talk about in one of these videos, which is somewhere up here. You need to be very conscious of that. of finessing your frequency, staying positive, and just continue to work on that and be intentional with your thoughts and who is around you.
And that's going to conclude that topic. Let's move on to the final one. And the final topic we have for you guys is positivity means knowing how to escape. Know how to get away from negative people. Understand you don't owe anyone anything, especially when it comes to your well-being. You come first. So if you have to, excuse yourself. Don't be afraid to let people know the topics that you're not going to entertain. 9 times out of 10, they're respected. And if not, respectfully excuse yourself. Go about your day, no sleep lost.
And just to back up his point, knowing how to escape also means knowing how to escape trigger situations. Like, what I mean by that is, for me, it used to be football. Maybe if something didn't go well, and just even having a conversation about it would take me to a place that I didn't necessarily want to be. But using hindsight, I always had a way out. I could have walked away. I could have left. There's so many things that I could have done. And I didn't understand back then how to get out of situations that was going to take me out of a place of positivity. Bro spoke of not owing anyone the opportunity to just bombard you with negativity. It doesn't matter if it's your mom, your sister, your best friend. No one outweighs you making sure that you're in a positive place.
At all.
No one.
I don't care who it is.
And you got to know how to escape. Like I was saying with myself, I could have walked away. Could have got on the phone with a girl. I could have stayed at a friend's house. You know, there's always going to be some type of way out, and you're going to have to figure out what it is you need to do for yourself to escape negative situations and stay where you are, constantly being intentional about finessing your frequency. So that's pretty much it with that. You gotta stay in a positive place. Remember to just understand that positivity means eliminating negative self-talk. It also means being self-confident. It means being conscious of who is surrounding you. And positivity also means knowing how to escape.
Exactly, guys. So just keep all those things in mind, and especially the one of when you're around family members and friends and you feel like you owe them something, you feel like you have to be a certain way around them. You don't have to do a damn thing but what you want to do, because those people have lived their lives, or they're living their life, right? With or without. And you have to be able to do the same thing. You have to care about you more than you care about others in this particular situation right here, because your well-being is everything, or it should be everything to you, right? Because I know my well-being is everything to me.
Yeah.
I'm sure my bro feel the same way about his well-being. Nobody's going to be able to protect your well-being better than yourself. So take care of your mental. Make sure that you stay in a positive state as much as possible. In conclusion, stay positive. Be positive. It's a lifestyle, remember? Or it's a choice first, and then it can become a lifestyle. But make sure that you take advantage of being in a positive state all the time, or most of the time.
Being positive means being intentional.
So just make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
And don't forget to leave a comment down below about which one of these techniques you're going to apply to yourself first. Until next time.
I'm like, meet me on the west side. We be coolin' poolside. Tell all your friends like we be going